In case you've forgotten, this coming Sunday is Father's Day. As a pastor, I approach Father's Day and a Father's Day sermon with fear and trembling because there are times when I feel that I know absolutely nothing about being a father. So, knowing that, I looked back at the Bible to find examples of good fathers. Couldn't find examples of a perfect father anywhere. Even Adam throwing the blame over on Eve and then having one son that took the life of another. And then, of course, there was Moses. He was probably a good father, but he had a background of murder and fussing with God. And then there was, of course, always Jacob. Jacob was not particularly a good father because his whole name means deceiver. Isaac chose favorites. You see, in looking back at the Bible, there is not a single perfect father to be found. But there are fathers who tried, and there are fathers who had a good relationship with the Lord because of the Lord's grace and because of the Lord's mercy. Even David was said to be a man after God's own heart, and we know how David is defined. But for David's failures and for the failures of each of these men as fathers, they were sorry and they were repentant and they still looked to the Lord. So, guys, if you're not a perfect father, the Lord can still use you. Just give it another try. You may have made a lot of mistakes, just as I have, but we go from where we are and we give it another try. So, this coming Father's Day, don't be in fear and trembling, but rather just remember that the Lord can still use any of us, and He still loves all of us. As far as being a father, in the Bible, the bar is set pretty low. See you Sunday as we worship together. This is Don Howell, Light and Love from Liberty.